just about ready to start. Just give it another minute or so for anybody to show up. Right, well, time to get started, I think. Is the game not showing? Should be showing. Right, give me a second while I try and fix this. I was sure I had this set up already, but apparently not. Is this one of the ones where I have to have it in like windowed mode to work? Why is it not bringing it up? Oh, please don't do this to me. I thought I had this working. I was doing this because the game I was going to play wasn't working. Alright, you know what? I've got a plan B. We'll use the same trick we used for Oblivion, which should be that one. Bush. Right, set it back to full screen. Boom. Done. Right, why is that screen going funny there? And why did that disappear? I didn't tell it to do that. Yeah, something's going squiffy over here on my second screen. I'm going to have this one set to exclusive full screen. Okay, full screen window. And my resolution is that. Is that going to work? Okay, yay, now I can see my OBS properly, and I can see my chat. Hi, if there's anybody there. And you guys can see the game. Right, phew. Okay. Plan B is still a last minute change, so sorry about the scuff there, it was kind of bound to happen. Now, since we're doing the apologies, I was supposed to be doing Oblivion today, but I don't know if anybody remembers the last episode. I died inside the Nethergate, and then, like, although there'd been autosaves, it went like miles back to like the last like manual save I'd done, so basically wiped out like the entire episode. And I never got a chance to sit down and like redo the like 2 hours work I did. And I wasn't going to put you through that on stream again. Basically just watch effectively the same episode again. So I'll need to try and fix that for next week. So in the meantime, we're going to try this cheap little game I picked up recently to check it out for a friend that likes this style of game. So I thought I'd have a look at it first and see if it was something I could recommend for them. This character popping up in the bottom right corner here that you can't see because I'm in the way. I was going to try and move my model there, but whoops. That's a cute character, but I'm not able to make that. The big day has finally arrived. Every year, young paleofolk like you set out on their paleo venture. A rite of passage in which you explore the world, make new friends, and discover who you really are. Each paleo venture is unique to the folk it's undertaken by. Will you create something beautiful, inspire other paleo folk, become rich beyond your wildest dreams? Some folk go out and find their calling, but maybe your calling will end up finding you, only time will tell. Eventually you'll earn your very own surname, a title which reflects your place in the world. Who knows what yours may be, or where your adventures may take you. Each step you take is the furthest you've ever been from home, and the closest you've ever been to you. It'll be your turn to board the hot air balloon next. Better have that passport at the ready. So, welcome to character creation. So we have a bird, I guess. Yeah, standard dino. More dino. Fuzzy! I might go with a fuzzy. I don't know. Kinda like the idea of being like a bird. Ooh, some pre-made ones. What are you? Pink saber-toothed kitty? Now I might have to change its colours to red, but it's got the green eyes. Do I just go with this? Saber-toothed kitty? Primary colour red. Nope. Nope. Need to undo that. Need to undo that. How do I undo what I just did? Where's the like white? Okay, so we do that. So, no touch primary color. Secondary color maybe? So that one's like the body markings. And that one's like the stripes. That's your tail. That's my leg. So, is there a way to change the color somewhere else? I mean, here's that change the eyes. Alright, so secondary color red? Okay, that works. Bit more already red. So if I go back to here, to the ears. So that bit. There we go. And then the tail. Can I change its colour? No. So that must be in here then. Tail. There we go. Now, what about my stripes? What colour should I make those? That one? No. Do we make them just the darker red? Yeah, I think that works. Okay, I think we have our kitty. So what clothes do we want? No, bit too formal. Yeah, could maybe work. That kind of looks like a dress over here, and then it's just like a sleeveless top over here. What if I have that in a different colour? Ooh. Oh, there's the different colours of that one. Ooh, black and red's nice. Pink, maybe? Does go with a little pink tuft on her head. Yeah, let's go with that. Are you happy with these choices? Sure. And we have the wildcat. Lass, kid, or lad? Lass. Are you happy with these choices? Apply. Wow, you're all dressed up and ready to go. What a great start to the first day. Isn't the weather great up here in the balloon? It must be the most free you've ever felt. Oh look, we're passing over an island right now. I wonder what type of folk make it home. What's that down below? It's a charming little cottage. It looks like it's seen better days though. Hey, don't lean too far overboard or you'll... Wah! Are you okay? Hey, wake up. Oh good, you're alive. That was the character at the start that I was trying to say is kind of cute. With just this cute little, like, pterosaur. Can you walk, lass? Looks like it. Alright, very good. Now, why don't you kindly walk yourself out of my village? Mayor? Closworth, you can't be serious. Yes, you're quite right. What was I thinking? Firstly, you can repay us for all the damage you've wrought. Judging from the shambles you've left in the shop inn, you're in a debt of roughly 50,000 amber. I can afford that. Stop playing games, you bone brain. They just fell from space. They could be really hurt. Enough of this nonsense. We just saved enough amber to get the shop renovated. And now there's a massive hole in the roof. This is going to ruin us. Amber, I cannot afford this. So what exactly do you suggest we do, Maple? We're going to fix this. There's nothing that a few pairs of hands and some stubbornness can't fix. Like you always used to say, right, Mayor? Very well. I don't care how, but when I wake up in the morning, this roof better be good as new. Good day. Yeah, he's going to be a grump. Sorry about him. He's had a lot on his plate. So, you're not seriously injured or anything, right? Okay, phew. So, what happened to you? You fell from a balloon? On day 1 of your paleo venture? That's awful. Well, don't worry about a thing. I'm going to help you out of this mess. Oh, yeah. I'm Maple Swiftwing, by the way. I'm Barel's best and only courier.
Hi!
Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! How we doing? What was your name again? Hi, I'm Wildcat. Ah, Wildcat. That's a memorable name. Alright then, Wildcat. Let's fix this roof. Let's gather up the wood over there. I'll stay here and guard the hole. Paleo folk met. Mayor Clawsworth. Maple! I'm gonna make her my girlfriend! 3D Animal Crossing and I'm doing good. Actually it's 3D run your own little shop in Dino Universe and I'm a saber-toothed cat, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, but... Thanks, Wildcat. Now for the fun part. Crafting! Making stuff. See that crafting table over there? It's pretty old and busted, but I'm sure we can still use it. All into some wood planks. I've made these before, easy peasy. And it's maybe a little advanced, so I can do the crafting bit for you. Or I guess you can do it? Nice! Get those planks here and I'll fly up and fix it for you. That looks perfect! Clawsworth will be so relieved. Hey, you really made that look effortless. Are you secretly a master crafter or something? Nope. So you're either a crafting prodigy or that's just beginner's luck. Hold on, is that what I think it is? No way, this is a shopkeep journal. Why would the old shopkeep just leave one of these behind? Well, whatever, let's check out the recipes. Huh? Why don't you hold it? You have bigger claws than me. Go on, flip through the pages. Well, these are where the recipes would be. I guess these have all been lost too. Wait! No, wait. Open up that recipe. Boink. Yes! It's a woven basket. My trusty old basket broke on today's delivery run. I was going to buy one of these tomorrow, no joke. What does the recipe require? A piece of wood. 1 wood, huh? This must be a sign we have exactly 1 wood left over. We do. Hey, why don't you try and craft a woven basket? You know, just to make sure earlier wasn't a fluke. Okay, I can do that. Boop. Boop. Ta-da! Oh, wow. Oh boy, just look at it. Thank you. I love it. I know it's not much, but please take this. Alright, it's way past my bedtime. Oh gosh, you must be exhausted too. there's an old bedroom back there. Let me show you. It's not glamorous, but better than sleeping on the floor. By the way, it was nice meeting you today, Wildcat. This is the most exciting thing that's happened here in Amber Isle since, well, I can't even remember. It can be pretty boring here since no one's around. Anyway, thanks again for the woven basket. Get some rest for now. I'll check up on you tomorrow. Good night. I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to keep that voice up. Sleep till morning. Knocky knock. Okay, let's go see who go knock knock. So what you been up to today, you go? There you are. Making yourself at home, eh? Well, at least Maple was telling the truth. You really did patch this up. Hey, I'm almost right most of the time. I'm glad you're still here, Wildcat. Guess what? I just took that woven basket out on my morning delivery route. It was perfect. Everyone was asking me where I got it, so I think they're totally jealous. I told them if they want any more, if they can come here to get it. Wait until they hear you're only here temporarily. I should start charging for my marketing services. Really, Maple? There's demand for their work? I mean, yeah, check out the basket for yourself. That is a nice basket. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Anyway, credit where credit is due, lass. You get your word. But when all's said and done, you still destroyed Amber Isle property. It's a historical building, you know, not to mention trespassing here to begin with. The damage may be fixed, but you've broken several Amber Isle laws. I'm faced with no option but to issue you a fine of 500,000 amber. However, it's clear that you haven't the amber to pay for this. You say you lost your wallet when you fell from a balloon at the start of your paleo venture. That's the oldest excuse in the book. It's all rather shady if you ask me, and I will not allow squatters in my village. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Oh great, here comes Mr. Bureaucracy. Did I hear an argument happening? I can finally put that course on conflict resolution to good use. Ormcorp. Humph. I see you found a new shopkeeper already, Mayor Clawsworth. Well done. What? I don't need you to tell me when I've done, well, you walking roll of red tape. And anyway, this troublemaker is no such thing. Where you see trouble, I see an opportunity. Hi, I'm Addy. And you, still working on your store name then, just like me. But, not for long. As an intern at Orbcorp, I've been sent here to revitalize Amber Isle. You must know Orbcorp, keeping you the center of our orbit. You know, the company that has their claw in every mud pie to make our lives faster, cleaner and easier. I was making my usual mild coffee, asking pertinent questions, offering lots of handy hints to my bosses about their spelling and grammar errors when I was trusted to travel 10,000 miles away with one goal, to restore the beautiful Amber Isle to its former glory. So basically he annoyed someone and they booted him to the back of Beyonds. We don't need your help, or anyone's for that matter. Haven't you lot done enough meddling? Oh, yes, it can be very hard to ask for help. Anyway, when can I expect you to open for business? Please say soon. I would just love to include you in my first report. Have you got moss in your ears, lad? I said no! Besides, they're nothing but an untrustworthy hooligan who owes the island 500,000 amber in penalties. I'm still the mayor of Amber Isle, and you crooks can't force me to have another one of your kind to run this place. Look, Mayor, it's going to take a lot of work to restore Amber Isle. All the residents, artisans, merchants, everyone is gone. And in their place, empty buildings, debris and dust. I've done my research. I know how incredible Amber Isle used to be. It can be like that again, but we're going to need all the help we can get. So, a crafting prodigy on a paleo venture falls from the sky straight into our village, and you want to kick him out. Think about it. This is a win-win for us all. Why don't we let good, remind me? Wildcat complete their paleo venture here on Amber Isle. In return, they can repay those penalties by helping bring folks back to the island. I vote yes. And what do you have to say? Do you believe you really have the skills to run a shop? I'll try my best. Here's the deal. If you can prove that you're really as skilled as everyone claims, I'll let you stay here for your paleo venture. However, you'll have to seriously impress me by making at least 20,000 amber in shop sales. Then we'll talk. It's not like we have much left to lose at this rate anyway. Maddie, since this was your idea, it will be your responsibility to help Wildcat get the shop ready for customers today. Sir, it's not strictly your role to give me tasks. I'm more of an advisor to... Magnificent. Good day, all. Bye, Mayor Grumpy. Looks like I'm being walked over by the locals just as much as my co-workers. Well, whatever it takes to get this place back in shape, eh, Wildcat? Woo! I have no idea how this has happened, but it looks like you're sticking around for a bit longer. Oh my goodness, Maple, could this really be it? She's so adorable. Yeah, this place has definitely seen better days, ain't it? Well, here it is. This will be your very own shop. Woo! Go on, bask in its potential. Grand. Ahem. The plaza here is the perfect location, smack dab in the middle of Amber Isle. Well, it's technically a few meters south, and then if you take elevation into consideration... Oh my gosh, Addy, enough words. Time for pictures. Here, Wildcat, have this. That's a maple original. Go on, open it. How do I open them up again? Press M. Should have guessed it would be M. Not only am I Amber Isle's best courier, I'm also its best cartographer. Well, its only cartographer. Shh! Anyway, here you can see your current location and you can move in and out to see more or less of the island. Plus any key buildings. And look, it even shows where Addy and I are. Not sure how it's doing that exactly. Sorry about all this unmarked land. Until those areas are opened up, I can't draw an accurate map of them. But when you discover something new, I'll update you right away. That's so nice of you, Maple. Anything beats doing boring old chores. And you had to ruin it. Oh, yeah, I just remembered what I forgot to do today. Gotta go! See ya! I should have known. Well, Wildcat, unlike Maple, we're actually going to do some work. Which reminds me, I don't have your shop paperwork done yet. Darn, that's going to take me all morning to sort out. Anyway, while I do that, why don't you explore the meadow? It looks like we'll be needing some rustic natural resources to support our local eco-friendly boutique and atelier. Now, where did I put my notary stamp? Press Q to open quest log or journal. Contractual obligations. Go to Star Hall now. Track. Ooh, glowy gate. This will be where we go. Gather resources from 3 debris piles. Pick up 3 ground items. Are you a ground item? Yes. Although I'm going to do more than the bare minimum it's asking me to do, I'm going to grab everything. Always grab everything. Well, looks like that's everything in the accessible area for me. Oh, on the mini-map here it gives you a little pathing line. That's nice. Well, Cat, there you are. It really did take all morning to get your paperwork ready. I can't believe it's afternoon already. Doesn't time just fly when you're having fun? Be careful you don't lose track of time though. Each activity like crafting, gathering or opening the shop will cost a chunk of time. Oh yes, how did the resource gathering go? Looks like you've got everything you needed in record time. It's good to see a fellow efficient worker be. Seeing all our tasks getting ticked off is inspiring, isn't it? Oh boy, I can feel an anti-brain blast coming on. Press E to open the inspiration menu. Here you can track your progress and achievements on Amber Isle. The more you complete, the more inspired you'll become. Inspiration can make you think of all sorts of things, like upgrades, efficiencies, and even new recipes. All your recipes go here, organised into 7 possible disciplines you can master. They are artisan, carpenter, chef, gardener, musician, scribe, and stylist. For now, why don't you try your hand at one of them? Well, I made some woodworking stuff, so that would be carpenter, I guess. Scratchy toe. Rum press, so that's a stool. Forget me not friend. Jacket dangler, so coat hanger. And a stool. That should do. I see. That seems to have done the trick. Well, let's use that brand new knowledge to restock your shop. Speaking of which, let's give this paperwork the ceremony it deserves. Follow me. This won't be official until the mayor signs it, but it's my first proper contract. Do you mind? Grand. Then, as an OrcCorp trained notary, Wildcat, pursuant to Article 6.1b of the Amber Isle Municipal Code as regards feelings of venture, etc., etc., I hereby officially bestow upon you the keys to, what's your shop called? Ooh, what do I call my shop? You need your shop. Oh my gosh, the cat's whiskers? It's perfect, Wildcat. Hello, first time chatter. I'm doing okay, just messing around with the game because the one I was going to play today kinda isn't ready. There was some work I needed to do on it and I didn't get a chance, so I had to basically go with Plan B. A game I was messing around with and testing for a friend, so here we are. How are you? Since you're new here, I better do some introductions. I'm Chris Wildcat. I'm a Scottish Wildcat that got cursed by a witch and I'm now a VTuber. That's the short version. I'll spare you the long version. It's not an 8-hour stream, so... But how are you? Sounds like somewhere you'd go to get a good deal. Well, it's the moment of truth. Time to get the cat's whiskers ready for business. As you can see, the shop is pretty empty right now, but the best way to fill it is to make things to sell. It's almost like we gather some Reese's beforehand just for this very moment. Well, show me what you've got, Wildcat. Right, so I'm going to make one of these. Quick question to ask you. Stone brick, wood planks, and I'll make one of these because I have a funny feeling that'll probably sell. So what's the quick question then? Wow, you're a crafting machine, Wildcat. That'll all be for nothing if we can't display them nicely. These here are your display units. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have made something else. Go to your counter and I can show you how to stock your shop. Okay, counter. What should I do? Edit shop. You can choose anything from here and drop it in your displays. Try putting your items on display. Ooh. That made it a little quicker than I expected. Right, you can go there. You can go there, and you can go there and there. Done. Right, sorry for bothering you. Actually, I'm a professional digital artist and I can make some dope artwork consisting of VTuber models, L2D models, 3D models, logo banners, stream overlays, blah 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 blah. Right, okay, I'm not buying. I make my own models, I have an artist for my emotes, I'm good. Yep. Besides, I couldn't afford it even if I was buying. I literally have no money. Like, to the point I'm using a credit card to buy food levels of no money. So, yeah. No point trying to grab sales here. I can't buy. Not buying. Unable to buy. Excellent. Now there's only one thing left to do. Set your prices! You must do this before you open the shop, as once the doors open you can't change them. Give it a try, then let me know when you're done. Set prices. Jacket Dangler, base price. I'm going to put everything down one notch from the suggested. Because it'll probably sell better. Because it'll be cheaper. People will think they're getting a bargain. That's the way to get a shop started. A grand job. Well, this is your big moment, Wildcat. Time to open the cat's whiskers and make your first amber. And we're open! This is your view of the shop when you're behind the counter. Fun, right? Looks like our first customer is here. Hello, friend. Hiya. Maple. Well, I suppose you count. What? I'm a paying customer. Welcome, Mayor. So, what do you think, Mayor? Hush, child. I'm just here to make sure you aren't selling cheap tat, nothing more. Right, Wildcat, time to show him what you've got. Whoosh, he went straight for the stoop. Well, it's good, but it's not great. Is it, Wildcat? It will suffice for now, I suppose. Looks like your price was just right. Great start. Money! How do I collect money? Alright, Wildcat, now it's time to learn how to secure a haggle sale. Launching the system. Oh look, a scammer. They may or may not be. I mean, it's a legitimate form of business in the VTuber world, selling the stuff. Just some people can be a little pushy about it. Maple, kindly play along, would you? On Amber Isle, if we love an item, but not the price, it's time to haggle. You and customers may go back and forth until you agree on a price. This is your current asking price. Should I be hearing this part? Try increasing it a good bit. This is quite pricey, like ridiculously pricey. Wait, is this part of the act? Yes, as you can see, this price is far too high. Maple, what price would you want to pay for this? Yeah, I get what you're talking about there, Plunch. I get them all the time because I'm still relatively new, so I'm basically a prime target. But I'm used to it, doesn't bother me anymore. Like 663 amber? Now, you can see a customer's counter haggle. Let's try and reach a middle ground. Seriously, their counter haggle's still higher than the starting price. Well, the counter haggle with that price, I'll take it. Well done. Now, pay close attention to this part. After landing a sale, you can get a good idea of how it went down. Here you can see the amber you made and friendship gained with that customer. What are we looking at here? Don't worry about it, Maple. Cheap prices mean more friendship, high prices mean more profits. Both can be useful, but how you run your shop is up to you, Wildcat. Well, whatever is going on right now, all I know is that I have an awesome new purchase to go try out. Later! Oh, and good luck, Wildcat. You got this. She's too cute! Don't worry, Wildcat. We only had a few customers today, but that's to be expected. Word will definitely spread. Soon enough, Cat's Whiskers will be the hot destination for all your shopping needs. I'm sure of it. Speaking of customers, have a look in your shopkeep journal. You should have made a record of everyone on the aisle and you've met so far. So, open that. Paleo folk. The more you get to know everyone, the more this page will fill up with useful information. This lists what items a paleo folk likes, and more importantly, what they're likely to buy in the future. I'm looking a little empty in here. Tell you what, I'll let you in on a secret of mine. I love the scribe discipline. Of course you do, that's your discipline. You don't seem surprised. Maybe I look like the type. Seeing you start all the shopkeeping reminds me of when I first came to Amber Isle. So young, so optimistic, so full of dreams of a few weeks ago. Don't worry, Wildcat, I'm just being dramatic. OrbCorp demands a lot of me, but it's because they care about their mission. They want Amber Isle to be everything I know it can be. And they think I'm the paleo folk for the job. No, you were basically banished here, dude. You just don't know it yet. Looks like it's that time again, Wildcat. We've both done a lot today, so make sure to get your beauty sleep. Now, I need to go do all the rest of my work. I can't do that right now. Why not? No, because he hadn't left the room yet. Catnap time! So, how's everybody doing? How are we getting on? What's happening in the world outside? Good morning, Wildcat. Don't know about you, but I slept like a log last night for a whole 4 hours. And he's doing as well as me, that's about what I get. Well, I'm ready to take on the day. You'll never guess what's happened. Maple spotted a boat headed this way. I bet it's just filled with customers. Let's go see. Yeah, I could go for a walk. Oh hey mateys, is this here Amber Isle? Yes it is. And you came here on purpose? I mean, that is to say, welcome. What's your name? Name's Coral Simmertide. Finest sailor to have ever sailed the seas. Try saying that one 3 times fast. You know, I've never heard of Amber Isle up until recently. Something's stirring in the ports about a basket or something. But lo and behold, suddenly we got a lass wanting to hop on over. She could barely wait to get off my boat. Although mostly I'm excited about finding some new ingredients here for my 6-sea soup. And on that note, you'll have to excuse me, or my broth will be less 6-sea soup and more seasick soup. Ahoy mateys! I am never going to remember that guy's voice the next time I see him. Our first visitor, and it sounds like there could be more where she came from. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, gathering resources for the Cat's Whiskers. What do you have so far? Wait, did you literally pick this up from digging through garbage and scavenging off the ground? Oh, Wildcat, that's just horrible. Here, courtesy of our Corpse Welcome Pack. These should mean you don't have to do that. I wonder what our Corpse protocol is for greeting new visitors. Oh, I hope there's name badges. Coral! Randoy! So is Coral a guy or a girl? I'm guessing girl? Does it tell me here? Size. M. Medium, I'm guessing. It's got a pink cake, so maybe girl? I maybe gave them the wrong voice a minute ago, but never mind. I can't do that right now. No. Equip tools. Now what? Use tools with that and F. Am I allowed to go somewhere? So am I allowed to go gather resources now? Yes, hooray! Chop chop time. I'm still going to grab stuff off the ground if I can. Yay, opened a new path. So, we're now on to the resource gathering part of the game. Axe isn't good enough for that. I'm guessing that big pile of dirt's going to be too much for my little shovel. Yep. That's like a campsite, I guess, maybe. Another pathway opened. need a better scythe before I can take those ones out. And a better shovel to take that out. Right, I'm running out of places to search on this side, so I'm going to go back to the other side. This looks like a mine entrance. Can I get in there? Can I shut the sign down? Can I do anything with that? Or these? No, I guess that's a no. That looks like something I should be able to gather, but guess not. That's the bit I've already cleared out. Eek! Someone help me! Oh, freedom! Finally! Ow! Darn bramble stuck to my foot. Oh gosh, I'm Nellie. Nellie Woodhorn. I came here on Coral's boat to visit that new shop. But anyway, thank you so much for saving me. I'm a wood merchant by trade. I was hoping to strike up some new business. Maybe see what trees grow here and... Oh my gosh, I'm rambling about work and I haven't even asked your name yet. Wildcat, you're the shopkeeper that I'm here to visit. Oh my gosh, what a terrible first impression. I'll definitely visit the Cat's Whiskers later, Wildcat. Thanks again for getting me out of a prickly predicament. Nelly, that was so lame. I think she's going to be funny. Hey, Steffi B! Welcome in, thanks for lurking. You're definitely a lurker-friendly zone, so... We're just trying out a little cozy game today as my scheduled game needs a bit of work. And basically this was the other game I happened to have sort of ready to go. So we're just wandering around in a dinosaur world as a saber-toothed cat. As you do. Right, that might be everything. Let's have a look at our little map here. Starting to get a decent amount of the map showing. Goals 1. Ah, down here. Gather using an axe. Right. So let's head back into town. And that'll move things on to the next stage in the day. I feel like I should change my nose, but yeah, I don't seem to have any additional questions. Return to shop. I knew there had to be something somewhere. Good to see you again, Wildcat. Those resources you gathered look grand. You're a fast learner. But what's really inspired me is hearing about you heroically rescuing a visitor. Maybe we should use this inspiration to learn a new recipe. Ooh, interesting choice, Wildcat. You're always finding ways to surprise me. Now, let's restock this bad boy. What did I click on? I clicked to continue the conversation and apparently skipped something there. Right, we stick with the carpenter because our new visitor likes wood. Stomp-proof sideboard, mountain mat, Bronto bin, tundra rug. Currently increases carpenter item desirability. Let's unlock the frame. Let's see, chef, gardener, musician might be good. Scribe, stylist. Now, we know our dinosaur down there likes scribe stuff, so we should probably get him something from this. Tricera marker. That one? So I need to make paper. How much paper? 2. And then we'll make one of these. Another stool. You know what? I'll make a little bit of everything else I have in the shop, so I've got like 2 of everything. That should work. that there. That's funny. Why don't I have another one of them? I should have made two. And how have I got so many frames? And where's my stool? Can I make another stool? I bet it was still highlighted on the frame, so when I kept clicking the buttons it just made a bunch of frames instead. That's what's happened, isn't it? Deary deary. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got some stuff. Right, let's place a stool. Oops, that is not the button I wanted to press. I forgot to set my prices. Oh well, we'll just have to go with what we've got. Hi, you saved me in the meadow earlier. Wait, maybe you don't remember? Anyway, I thought I should come and see if you can recommend me any wood items that are in stock. Oh, well, Cat, this is a great learning opportunity. Sometimes paleofolk will ask you to use your shopkeeper knowledge to recommend them items. Pay attention to the key details they ask for, and then choose something that fits their requirements. On display we've got the go. Storage, I have a jacketed angler. Boop. Grand, it seems like Nellie is interested in your recommendation. That's only half the battle. It's time to close the sale. Offer Nellie a good price and see if she bites. Bite? But, Addy, I'm a herbivore. I come in peace. Recommendation sales mean customers pay a higher amount and get closer with you, all thanks to your specialist work. So she paid and I get a whole bunch of tips too. Really? That's an amazing price. Thank you, thank you. Time for your last customer of the day, Wildcat. Me! For transparency's sake, I had an errand I forgot to do today, but I think you can help me. I'd love to put in a custom order, Wildcat. Essentially, these are just requests for specific items that customers can return for later. So, this is what a typical custom order looks like. I can come back in 2 days to pick it up. So he just wants wood planks. Well, that's easy enough. I can make that right now. Now, normally you can reject customers' orders, but I know you can't say no to me, Wildcat. This will let me evaluate your shopkeeping skills, but mostly I need this done or I'm toast. Thanks. As custom orders are especially made, you'll get a sizable chunk of amber and your customers will feel closer to you. If you fail an order, however, you'll risk alienating your customers. But don't worry, I know you won't let me down, Wildcat. Money! Tip jar, woo! There's one last thing I want to show you today, so meet me in the plaza when you're ready. Where'd he go? Ah, here he is. Fancy meeting you here. According to my records, the plaza used to have a lot more in it than it does currently. Now that you're Amber Isle's premier shopkeeper, you're the backbone of the island's economy. With great power comes great responsibility, Wildcat. By funding the refreshment of the island, you can attract more folk to Amber Isle and get more customers for the shop. Try upgrading something in the plaza to see how it works. Is that my only choice? Do I have other options? I guess that's my only choice right now. Well, that's boring, but whatever. Looks like you made an outdoor crafting table. Well done! Sometimes it can be a pain to have to return to a crafting bench in your shop when you're out and about. Well, that pain is solved when you can craft in the great outdoors. There are all sorts of upgrades needed across the island, and in return, your life will be made easier and more efficient. It's always a lesson with you, Addy. You know, we're trying to keep our new resident, not bore the last to death. Exactly. What's more fun than a streamlined process for maximum productivity? Yeah, tell it to your scrapbook, buddy. Is Mr. Rules and Regulations here done with you? Mr. Rules and... Hey! Working all the time totally blows, Wildcat. Let's kick back. But, wait. Don't forget, business tenants of Amber Isle Plaza are entitled to regular breaks. Village Code Article 191-C. How many breaks have you had since you arrived here, Wildcat? Oh, yes, you must take your mandated rest periods, Wildcat. I'll leave you to it. And Maple, try to keep our new shopkeep in one piece, please. Bye. I worry about him, you know. I think if he stops for even a second, he'll eventually burst into flames. Anyway, I have no idea which article of the village code that thing about breaks really is, but it's still right. Seriously, you should come and chill out the meadow when you're ready. See you there. I need to work on doing voices. Right, Wildcat, it's important for you to know how we chill in Amber Isle. When you want to hang, all you do is ask. Hey, let's hang out, bird. And now we're hanging out. Isn't that easy? Let's go explore and gather some stuff together. You gather fast, Wildcat, but it looks like you're having trouble carrying it in those tiny pockets of yours. Well, I sure know a thing or two about carrying a lot of stuff at once. Does that help? Pocket size increased. Now look at all that space you have. Trust me, larger pockets are a gal's best friend. Don't know about you, Wildcat, but I'm suddenly feeling pooped. Why don't we call it a day? If you want to tell someone to politely buzz off, just do it the same way you asked them to hang out. But for real, it was nice spending time with you, Wildcat. Let's do it again sometime. I am going to make that little pterodactyl thing into my girlfriend at some point. I don't know how, I don't know if it's even possible, but it's happening. Better refill my empty display there. Boop. see, what time is that? Right, 11:15, so we've got about 45 minutes left. So, good progress here actually. When I was testing this game previously, I think this is about where I made it to at the end of my testing, so we're now getting into areas where I don't know what's happening. Morning Wildcat, how's it going? I hope Maple was gentle with you yesterday, because we've got some more to learn about shopkeeping today. Oh, Wildcat, are you ready for my favourite part of running a shop? I can practically hear the spreadsheets sing. Shop ranking! Yes, continued excitement, Wildcat. I'm aware this is a lot to take in. Let's say it's something we can improve on. I think some redecorating is in order, don't we, Wildcat? I was wondering when that was going to come into thing. So now what? Use the counter to customise the shop. Custom order box. I need to remember and place that for him. What should I do? Edit the shop, I guess. Oof! Wow. What is needed to rank up? 53. Okay. That one? And then this will be flooring. Where did that go? I don't see what that did. What did that do? Did it do anything? Oh, there we go. I bought it, then I equipped it. Okay. Doors, nothing to add. Windows, nothing to add. Guessing that's decorations. Lighting. Equipped those ones. But these ones look snazzy. What a transformation. The Cat's Whiskers looks like a whole new place. But that wasn't quite enough to increase the Cat's Whiskers rank. I know. Why don't we decorate the Cat's Whiskers with some of your crafts, Wildcat? Decorating with your own items is a great way to show off your skills. I'll give you a moment in case you want to craft something new. Anything in this section can be placed out as a decoration, but remember you can't place decor on display units. That's only for items you want to sell. And keep in mind, as long as your item is out as decor, it cannot be sold either. Why don't you try placing an item here? Rotate Q and R. You know what? I am going to make some stuff. I'm going to make 2 seats. I'm going to make a hat stand. Well, cool hanger. That'll do. And then we'll place coat hanger over here by the door. And we'll have a little seating area there. There we go. Still not enough to rank up. Shop rank increase 0 1. Oh, I did rank up. Yay! Just position unlocked. Yeah, I do like those lights, the nice floor. Success! You did it! The Cat's Whiskers is officially rank 1. You should start to see more customers in your shop now. Keep increasing your rank and you'll keep getting more and more customers, not to mention exclusive perks for higher ranked shops. But for now, why don't we open the shop and show off your hard work? Set prices before I do. Best price, asking price, that's fine. That's something I didn't drop the price on, that's fine. And open shop. So today's visitors include the mayor, Mr. Grumpsalot. Improve your shop rank, I see, lass. But increased footfall isn't all fun and games. This display, for instance, dusty. These footprints, dirty. It's disgraceful. Don't you know you're losing tips? That's right, Paleofolk will tip you for the pleasure of a nice clean shop. There's nothing like a grimy environment to put them off hanging around and buying things. You'll notice their patience going down if there's mess everywhere, and they'll be less likely to buy. Throwing and hammer. Okay, who's throwing stuff at me? Who's hammering me? Owie, owie, owie. Come on, take this and hop to it. Shop duster. Just like that, the Cat's Whiskers is squeaky clean again. No, it's not. There's a footprint over there. It'll do. Let's just see if you can keep it this way.
Cheese.
Fox! Should have guessed that was you with the effects. Ads. Hi, Wildcat. And if it isn't young Addy, you wouldn't by any chance want to take these here poet's tools off my flippers? I'll chuck anything into a soup, so I will, but it ended up tasting like a poop deck. Hiya, Coral. Looks like the tables have turned, Wildcat. It's our customer's turn to sell us an item. Not return a good profit for the shop. It's important to buy items in cheaply, but be careful, go too low and customers might walk away. As expected, higher offers will make our customers very pleased, but you won't end up turning a profit. Not good for running a business. Let's start with a lowball offer and see how Coral reacts. You must think I'm daft as a brush, lass. How about this instead? Just like haggling, there should be a back and forth with the customer until the price is agreed. Just make sure you don't try too many times, or they might get frustrated and walk away. I'm well chuffed with that. That's a copper bottom deal and no mistake. I really need to work on a voice for this character. Tip jar, boom. The Cat's Whiskers is getting more popular every day, Wildcat. Looks like we need to stock up on more resources again. Lucky for us, I have an exciting wee idea that's going to maximize our exploration efficiency. Meet me in Starfall Meadow and we'll talk more about it. Sure. I've been playing this game for like an hour and a half. I'm still in the tutorial. Hey Fox, how we doing? Skill issue? Probably. Or more like I spend a million years gathering up every last resource I can find in the meadow. Where is he? Oh, here he is. And here we are. I was thinking that we could repair this old bridge. We'd make getting to and from the meadow much quicker, but I think we have to fix it from this side. Why don't you try fixing it up for us? Ugh. Up the stairs. Yes! This looks great, Wildcat. May I be the first to try it? Sure. Break! 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 Nah, boo. Seems nice and sturdy to me. I'll go on ahead. Take your time and meet me at the Cat's Whiskers when you're ready. I should probably gather some resources while I'm here. Particularly wood if I'm going to be doing lots of wood items in my shop. I can't do that right now. Huh? Collect resources times 30. Oh, okay. I didn't realise I actually had a limit there to collect. Oops. There we go. Return to your shop. So what's the fox been up to today? How are we doing? How did the gathering go? Wildcat? Lots of new resources, I hope. In fact, it seems Cat's Whiskers is soon going to have trouble displaying all your items. Be good, tired from school is all. How about you? Well, I had that bonus shift at work today that I've been doing for the last few weeks, so yay. And it starts 2 hours earlier than my other shifts. Finishes 2 hours earlier as well, but so I'm still able to stream at night. But yeah, that's always fun. Perhaps it's time to increase our stock capacity. I was wondering when he was going to show me how to do this. If you add more display units, you can have more stock out at once. According to my copy of Dino's Deals and Dividends, items placed in a display window get a 25% increase in demand and value. Why don't you place some items on your window units and let's open the shop? Is that the time? Well, Judy calls, Wildcat. I'll catch you later when I get a minute. Okay, so I'm in the editor, but I need to get into the... Where's the bit for setting my items? Right, there's that button. Okay, there are 2 key items. Ooh, we have goals completed, do we? Claim, claim, claim. Claim. Goals, rewards. Right, we'll keep working on our woodworking stuff. So, stomp-proof sideboard, mountain mat, Bronto bin. Or maybe we should grab something else. Yeah, let's grab some musical items. What do we think? Wide-eyed whistle, xylophone. Not enough for a xylophone. We can get that. And then make another one of these guys to put in the window display. Make another one of those to put on the regular display. So I have a bunch of slots in the regular display too. What am I missing? Oh yeah, the scribe thing. I knew there was something I was missing. There we go. What should I do? Set the prices? I guess I'll just leave them on default for now. Open the shop. Ba-boom! Here you go, cat. Is my order ready? Shop ranking. Thank you, Wildcat. It's a relief to finally have someone that I can depend on. Ooh, people wanting to haggle. Gotta get myself one of these. Name your price. I'm gonna be somewhat generous because I'm trying to make you my best friend. Sold! Ooh, that was too easy. I went too low. By the way, Daddy asked me to deliver a note to you earlier. Probably to give you more work, huh? Wait, he was just here? Then why didn't he tell you in person instead of getting me to do his busy work? That Megalosaurus is gonna be mega finished when I get my claws on him. Anyway, you best check your mailbox when you get the chance, or you'll never hear the end of it. Alright, Maple out. Peace! Next customer, please! I'm not usually bothered by what's trendy, but this stuff's actually quite good. Will you take $5.90? What about 600? You're kidding me, matey. Will you take 591? You know what? Yes, I will. I'm well chuffed with that. I've got no idea what her voice is. I just really like this. You already have one of these, didn't I sell you one of these already? How much? Since I'm pretty sure this is a second purchase for you, how's about we say an even 500? Boom, sold instantly. Wow. I mean, wonderful, thank you very much. Well, I still made profit. My tip jars are overflowing. I almost made more money in tips than profits. Go outside and check your mailbox. Okay, I'll go outside and check your mailbox. Although you don't currently have a permit to open the Cat's Whiskers at night, you're still able to explore the meadow. It's quite peaceful at night, in fact. I'm sure the nocturnal paleo folk would agree. Although I'm certainly not one of them. Addy. P.S. I would love to join you, but I'm working late tonight. Where does he even stay? Oh, hi lass. Tell me, you haven't seen a blue ankylosaurus around? Bit rough around the edges? He's only gone and wandered off. I can't set sail without him. You could be a treasure and keep an eye out, could you? Yeah, sure, I can have a wander. Find the missing passenger. Grab resources as we go. So the map's telling me they've wandered off up here to the mine. So we'll have a wander up here to the mine. Alright, sorry pal. Get out your way, just let me get this last bit of ore. You are joking me, that's not what I was after, is it? I've been up here all day and I still haven't found it. It's gotta be perfect. Ah, sorry pal, name's Chester. Blacksmith and rock merchant. As if you hadn't worked that out. Hang about. When did it get so dark? What time is it? Oh, you don't know if the boat's left already, do you? Alright, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta go. I'll see you around. Bye, Chester. Hi, Chester. Bye, Chester. Enjoy Starfall Meadow at night. Return to Plaza when ready. Is there anybody out here at night? Right, they said nocturnal paleo folk. Can I maybe find somebody wandering around? Hello? Nighttime people. Where are you? I don't see any nighttime people. Oh well. Sleep until morning. Okay, we've got about 20 minutes left of stream, so people might want to start considering recommendations for a raid out. Because we'll be probably looking into that in about 10-15 minutes. Wildcat. I thought you'd like to know as early as possible that I've nothing to teach you today. I've taught you all I know. That's not to say that either of us has nothing left to learn, just that being an intern does have its limits. But sure, we can pick up the rest as we go along. Learn on the job, as they say. Although I'll definitely need to do some proprietary reading if I'm going to be spontaneous. Anyway, you just get on with making that 20,000 amber and impressing the mayor. I'll be back this evening to check in on your progress. Break a leg, or rather, smash a sales target. Wildcat. Right. What we doing? Right. Goals, rewards. I'm not going to unlock anything, am I? Well, I can unlock that, I guess. That's not the button I thought I was pressing. There we go. Alright, what do we have in the shop? Yeah, right, let's make one of you, make one of you, make one of you, make one of you. I've still got like a million of those. Need paper to make one of them. Edit shop. Right. Put a nice new item there in the window. Try and encourage sales. Picture frame there. And coat hanger. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Set your prices. Okay, set some prices. Oh, shop. My brother left this old thing behind and I'm sick of looking at it. Name your price. Don't be absurd, it's obviously worth more than that. I say 573. That's nice quality. Now, how much are you gonna sting me for it? I'm doing a little too much of this cheap shop trick. I'm turning into Aldi over here. Hey Wildcat, you gotta help me out. I forgot a birthday and I need a gift ASAP. Like a stylish paper item? Do you have anything like that? Do I have any in stock? Poet's tools maybe? Storage. I have that. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Jeez, that time I put the price up and they still bought it instantly. Ah, yes! What a bargain! If it's too much trouble, can you help me choose a musician item? You know way more than I do. Sure, we have the xylophone currently. Oh, my! Yes, this is just about perfect! Poof, didn't even haggle on the price, it just said you got anything and bam, took it. Really, that's an amazing price, thank you, thank you. I guess I took too long. No. I need to tidy up and restock and... Okay, we can reopen the shop now. I'm shipping out for a big ol' ingredient expedition soon. Can you get me this before I leave? It's important. 2 times that. 1 day. Oh, I'm on cloud 9. 164. So, I lost a parcel on my delivery route today. You can help me to place it, right, Wildcat? They'll never know the difference. 2 times that. In 1 day. Okay, okay. I need this, lass. You're capable of that, aren't you? One of those. Sure, I'm making 2 more anyway. Good, don't disappoint me. I just really like this. How much? They were offering more than I was asking for, so I'll take their offer. Wow! I mean, wonderful. Thank you very much. Wow, that was an insane blitz there. Continue shopping. No, I need to do some work here. Okay, I need to make 2 stools and 3... custom order box. Two, 1. That should get me all 3 of my orders. What should I do? Open the shop. The worst happened. There's been a banana on my boat. I've gotten anything paper-like to get the curse off? Paper-like, paper-like, paper-like. On display. Custom order box, pockets, storage. I'm going to have to disappoint them. I'm out of paper items, I'm afraid. Oh, really? Very sorry about that. This is so I hear. Don't suppose you can bring that price down? Maybe like $7.15? Sure. Your price that you're offering is higher than what I'm selling it for, dude. I'll take it down to your price, no problem. This is just so cute and so on trend. I've got to have it. I was thinking $7.63. Sure, no problem. I will accept your offer that is higher than I am currently charging for that item. And this is why you're the best, Wildcat. This, if you don't mind. How much? He's offering $4.77. The asking price is $4.77. I am not even going to haggle, sir. You may have it for that price. I'd say that's a fair deal. As would I, sir. Phew-wee. Right, custom orders, two of those, one of those. I have all three in the box ready to go. Oh, I'm going to get to go to his house now. This is the bureaucratic offices, I guess, and they look rather empty. Okay, that's clearly not the room I meant to go into. Oh, there he is. Wait! Not the bang down! Put the hole punch down, Maple! Oh, thank goodness. It was just a nightmare. Ah, Wildcat, what time is it? Sorry, I was meant to come see you, Wildcat, wasn't I? I'm sorry, Wildcat, I'm just so tired. We may bicker a lot, but being on the island with Maple and Clawsworth is teaching me lots of valuable lessons. There aren't many like those two at Orc Course, so I'm adding to the management manual on a daily basis. But I'm not blind. I know Maple and Clawsworth don't seem to like Orb Corp, but I just want to help them. I mean, we all want the same thing, to restore Amber Isle to its former glory, or even better. And I've got so many ideas. I think that's why Orb Corp sent me here. They actually think I'm good at something. And this is my chance to prove it and earn a surname that actually feels like me. I know some paleo folk take their family names, but I have 8 siblings, so it doesn't really feel like mine, you know? So I'll earn my own name, and I'll do it by making a place where everyone feels noticed. Like you've made me feel by coming here tonight, Wildcat. We don't have to say it back, but I feel like we might be becoming friends. Of course we're friends, dum-dum. Well, that's just great to hear, Wildcat. I think you might be the first friend I've made since working for Oblivion. I think I've slept at my desk long enough now, Wildcat. Maybe we should both hit the hay. Also, thank you. I'd like to talk to someone else about all this. So this has been a very interesting game. I wonder if I just replace Oblivion with this one for next week. Might be fun to keep this going. Make a nice change of pace after a hectic day at work. I should gather up some more wood and do that. Help repair my shop. We'll do that in the morning. Am I allowed to use this mirror yet? Apparently not. Hey, I'm more than halfway to the target on the sales. Right. Okay, stream's due to end in about 5 minutes. So this is probably where I start thinking about who I'm going to raid into. So I maybe start packing up the game for now. Return to main menu. It should auto-save. Yep, there's our little friend popping up in the corner. So, leave it on that screen for a moment, and we go over here. That screen doesn't look like it updated properly. Anyway. Pen is still live, and Mojo raided into them. Okay, so who's on my list? So we have Pen, but he'll be finishing soon, I imagine. Minecraft, Marvel Rivals, Mail with Art. Might just put this over here for a second. Somebody playing Bayonetta. Call of Duty Warzone. Look for somebody that maybe doesn't have a lot of viewers right now. Might appreciate. We've got Our Last Resort playing Bayonetta. Bit of a change of pace from what we're doing. We've got Confused Cat playing Dream Daddy Part 3. Guess we can go say hi to Cat. Haven't said hi to Cat for a little bit. Okay, so raid messages. We have the raid message and the sub-raid message. Ba-boom. So, if anybody's joining me for this raid, please select the appropriate message. And we will go raid our friend, Confused Cat. There we go. So, thanks for coming. That screen went blank, didn't it? Why is it not showing my model here? There we go. Fix that. My outro screen was broken for a second there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Thanks for coming today, and my next stream is Saturday. I'm still messing around on my Minecraft realm there. We've got some major salvage work to do after I basically incinerated myself in lava in the nether, so yeah, that's going to be a fun one. But yeah, we'll deal with that when we get to it. So, hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the wilds.